What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Joel, and today we're going to be reacting to Randy Feltface drugs. There was a person that was asking for this for a long time. Let me see. Very long time, like a few months, maybe. Yeah. Ty Taylor. So, finally going to react to this. Okay, so all I made today was like some loaded fries. This smells righteous, but I tried it with the beef. It was good, but this is like, it's like sandwich, like a French onion dip type of beef. But let's go ahead and watch this. Got a little distracted. Dude, this thing make my mouth water, bro. Oh my goodness, see the steam coming off.
Since 1882, Galbani cheesemakers have been the mozzarella experts.
Don't give a shit.
Drugs! Drugs! I don't do drugs. My privileged opinion of drug use is that productivity is more important than escapism. And also, I'm wired in such a way that if I even so much as look at a drug, I will be doing speed off a strip club toilet seat within 2 to 3 hours. So my opinion
Bro, his suit is bothering me. You see the tie?
do drugs. But then I went to Canada. Anytime you walk down the street in any Canadian city, you're constantly getting crop dusted with clouds of delicious smelling marijuana smoke because weed is legal there. So people walk around punching blunts like they're at a fucking folk festival. I was in Quebec City for 2 days and I started following pot smokers down the street like a cartoon character floating towards a pie on a windowsill.
I was just about to say.
So I changed my opinion and decided I should do drugs. Has anybody here actually been to Quebec City? Anyone? It's a beautiful part of the world, isn't it? Bit confusing. French-speaking Canadians ruled by the Queen of England.
Yeah, that was...
Pick a fucking lane. Quebec.
Yeah, no, I always thought the same thing about
But I was
that.
doing shows there and I was like, I'm not going to seek drugs out, but if somebody
Like,
offers me drugs,
GSP.
I'll definitely take them. And
GSP from the UFC, he's from Canada. He speaks French. It always throws me off. I always forget that they speak French up there. I don't know why I said that, but that's what they're
sure enough, after a show one night, I was approached by some youths. Some youths approached me, and they offered me a brownie. They're very fond of edible
that shit
drugs
was- yeah,
in that
yeah,
part
edible.
of the world. The pot brownie, and
That shit was
the
laced.
hash cookie, and the weed cake, and the wacky tobacco toasted saggy, and
Yeah, I remember it was
these
just
youths
those. Now they got
offered
like
me a
gummies
brownie
and
the
shit.
size of a fucking John Grisham novel. So I said yes. Thank you, youths. I took it back to my hotel room and I put on some comfortable trousers, put a bit of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard on Spotify, and I haven't done drugs for about 9 years at this point, so I didn't want to go too hard. So I just broke
Brownie's
off
like
a
this-
tiny corner of this
this
massive
thick
brownie.
too,
Just
bro.
had a little
This thick and probably like a corner piece.
just a little schnomination.
Yeah, big as fuck.
Tiny little. Because I didn't want to go too hard. But then, after like 10 minutes, nothing happened. So I
so
ate the
yeah, yeah.
whole thing.
That's what happened. I feel
Really
like
fast. Like there were
that's a universal thing, because I remember this was back in high school. It was like I think I had a cookie and they had like this Starburst gummies. I had both of them and I drank a little bit. I was like, because I didn't feel anything from the edibles, so I was like, might as well. So I drank a little bit. Then we had a bong. I hit once because I drank a little bit. I was like, I don't want to, because it could affect like later on. Because I know it was like gonna come by later. As soon as I ripped that bong hit, instantly hit. Everything, my mind was all over the place. I couldn't walk straight. I remember I was looking at the sky. It was like spinning like this. I was outside. I ended up in the house, and then I ended up in my friend's room. And then more people came in that just like spawned in out of nowhere. And then I just like was like stuck. And then I hear someone call my name. I look at her, and she said, "Are you good?" I said, "Yeah." And then I look around, and then I'm also on my friend's couch. That was trippy. That was the first, not first, but that was the last time. That was the last time I ever did that. That shit was wild. Never did that many things at once ever again after that.
Pops at the door. I was like,
That shit lasted forever. eating the evidence.
And then I googled how long it normally takes for a pot brownie to kick in.
That's when anxiety and stuff
Does
gets
anybody
in.
want to share with the class how long it normally takes for a pot brownie to kick in? Does anybody know?
About an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die in this hotel room. I started getting my affairs in order. Cancelled my subscriptions to Yoga Glow and Chatterbait. Started putting a PowerPoint presentation together for my own funeral service. And then, after like 75 minutes, I realised it was just a fucking brownie.
Yeah.
It's just a regular old drug-free chocolate brownie.
What the hell got you
lovingly
tripping?
Prepared by the youths of Canada, just to be fucking innocently distributed amongst the tourists. So now, my opinion is, Canadians are fucking idiots.
Especially when especially if it's your first time. It's your first time and you're hitting it, then it's trippy. It then leads to like chilling, and then it leads to like anxiety. You're just anxious. You're just looking around, rubbing your thighs. Just keep checking your phone too. It's a mixture of like anxiety and just stuck, because you'll be like anxious, but then you just be stuck for like 5-10 minutes, and then you go back to just like tripping. Those are some crazy. Yeah, never again. Haven't done anything since. Hopefully when I have more time, I can do more specials where like the full episode, like 40 minutes or something like that. But this was pretty funny. But that should be having you tripping. But this was actually pretty funny. I want to react to more comedy specials. I would do Dave Chappelle, but I've already watched all his stuff. I've already watched all his stuff. Him and I think Bill Burr are like my two. I love them. Dave Chappelle for obvious reasons. Bill Burr just because like, dude is just like unfiltered as hell. Just I feel like mainly because he's white, he can get away with saying a lot more other stuff, and because he's just old school. He's been around for a long time, like decades, so he can get away with some stuff that these newer like comedians can't really do. What they got to be like touchy about. But yeah, those two are like my two go-tos. So I've watched like most of theirs. I'm trying to get into like a couple more. If y'all got some new, like these newer school, I remember like Andrew Schultz, I believe. I haven't really seen any of his. There's just one Hispanic dude I've seen him on TikTok a lot. He'd be pretty funny. He always look like he's high though. I'm pretty sure you guys probably know if you have watched comedy specials. But yeah, it's just funny stuff. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know, because I'd be watching like old school stuff. I need to get put on. Don't need to put me on, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Was it Ty Taylor or Ty Tyler? That was for you. You sound like you got some recommendations. Just, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'll see you guys next time.